Well, here's the new fairing for the right-hand window post for the outside. The windshield will go in behind this. I got all the holes located and drilled out. It's all screwed on there, and I didn't screw it up. Screwed it on, but I didn't screw it up. The one on the left side is also on. I got it all located. Now I get to sit down at my bucket of AlumiPrep and scrub all this stuff down and then get everything painted. Once I get it scrubbed with AlumiPrep and alidined, I want to be able to paint it the same day. So I can do all those and then I can paint up those streaks at the same time. And I don't think I need to do anything else. Oh, I do need to make some handhole covers and some covers for the inspection covers for the tail back there. So I'll have to do that later. I'm not going to do those right now. I'll just get this done so I can get the windows in and stuff. The fairings for the windows are all painted, all set up. This is the two for the skylight window, the front one and the rear one. I made those. And these are the two for the front door post and window post. Made those up. And then these are the ones for the rear window posts. This is the one for the right window post. I made it up. And then for the left window post, I just went ahead and cleaned it up and reused the one I had. It looks pretty good. Real nice. And I got the strakes. I took those down and painted those up too while I had to mix the paint up. I had those primed earlier. Oh, I scratch sanded those with some 400 grit sandpaper and then hung them up and painted them with everything else so they could go on now, but they would be in the way if I put them on now, so they're just going to be put away until we get the horizontal stabilizers and the tail set up. These here, I almost forgot them. They're the washers that go on the top in the middle of the skylight. I got these from Univer. They're probably one of the biggest wastes of money I've spent at Univer. These are just aluminum discs punched out, and a typical Univer quality control. They were terrible. They didn't deburr the edges of them or anything else. I was going to paint those up yellow like these, and I couldn't find them, and I kind of forgot about them. I dug them out and I went ahead and just powder coated them, and I just powder coated them with the wrinkle black. When I ordered these, I thought I was ordering the rubber gaskets that go underneath them. That was what I thought the part number was on them, and this is what came. I'll have to cut out some rubber gaskets to go under them. And then there's a felt washer that goes between the window and the upper channel on the upper deck of the airplane there. Anyway, now I can start putting the windows in. I'll probably take that skylight off, get it set up and put on there. The front fairing will just go on temporarily because the windshield's got to go under it, but I can put the rear fairing and these middle ones on to get all the holes located and everything. I've already got the D windows in, so these can go in. This, of course, gets held in with the track of the window, of the sliding window. And then this one, we got screws to put in it. And I needed to get it done so I can put the weather stripping. Got new weather stripping. It's this bulb. This is the stuff out of the old airframe. But this goes in underneath the panels and stuff on the inside of the airplane. And then the door closes against this bulb here to kind of help keep the weather out, supposedly. The other airplanes still leak like a sieve when it rained. Like I said, this fairing here goes over the D window and then inside the door channel, and then this stuff I'll have to trim this up to fit in there, but that'll go in underneath that. Well, I got the skylight mounted up there. It would have been wonderful if I hadn't screwed up this portion back here with the heat, overheating it. You got the blisters and stuff in it, but I've got the fairing on the back here, and that can stay on now. And then the fairing on the front, it's mated up in there. That'll have to come off when I put the windshield on, but otherwise it looks pretty good. It's on there. We got this right rear window fairing put on there. Just a little cover over the D window, and it fits in the door here. Holds this Kydex interior panel in because that bent around the corner. And then I got this windlace in there. Windlace. Anyway, that goes all the way around the door, except for at the bottom. But I got it all the way around there. It's all tied in nice now to seal that door up. That back window and the door weather stripping is all installed. This right side is not finished up now. Like I said, I still have to do the weather stripping there, the seal for the along the bottom of the door. Then we've got the stuff to do in the wing root up there, putting the fuel gauges in and finishing that up on that side. But the windows are in on this side. I still need to figure out some weather stripping for this baggage compartment door, but I think this is coming along pretty good. Start working on the left side there now, I guess. I've got the left rear window in, the D window in. I did just like I did on the right side. I put a bunch of zinc chromate paste, or not a bunch, just a little bit of zinc chromate paste all the way around in the window channel there, and then slid the plexiglass in and then cleaned it all up. I pulled all this out, widened this out for this so the window and everything else would all fit in that channel real good beforehand with the fabric and everything on it. It was too tight for even the window to fit in to start with. So we've got the Kydex on the inside that sticks up in there, and then of course the fabric going in there and all of that. So anyway, I took a riveting tool with a set on it that has a Teflon end on it, and then just hammered all this back down tight. Oh, that's in there pretty good now. Now this is a fairing that goes over this rear window, and the other fairings, all of them screw in, but this one just, it's got this double bend on it here, and it just slides into this channel right here for this window, and then the window weather stripping channel for the sliding window here just pushes in there, and that's what holds that in there. There's no screws or anything that hold that in. It's just held in with friction. I think I'll probably put a little bit of RTV on that and stick it in there so it'll stay in position until I get the window channel in there. Oh, this is the weather stripping for the window, and that just fits in there like that, and squeezes that in there, holds that in there. I can get that on there now and start putting this window channel in for the sliding windows.